Pisces or Pisces cross-watcher. This is my second time trying to do this video. One, my memory is almost full. That could be relevant here. There's something to do with memory, or I don't know, that's not for everybody. It could be like the memory on a device. But also, for whoever this is going to be for, you can reverse it if you need to. It might even be for somebody connected to you. Either way, the vibe is kind of like, I want off this ride. I am dead set that I want off this ride. A lot of you may have already gotten off of a ride, so to speak, with a particular individual, whoever this person is to you, however you know them, or if it's not your message directly, it could be somebody that you know and they've already gotten off of a ride with a person, or that's what they're doing right now. They're working on that, because it's like, I'm done. I'm just actually done. I'm changed. I'm changed now by the things that I've seen, either regarding this, us, whoever, whatever that is. Could be a work situation, family situation, romantic situation, whatever. I'm changed forever. Or what I've seen in life. And there's really no going back for me at this point, so I don't want to stay on this ride. It's like somebody wants to keep riding the same ride over and over. You know when you're a kid and you go to a theme park or you go to a water park or something and you love the ride so much, or you love that water slide so much, you want to stay on it, but then there's that long ass line. Oh my god, I got that in a Sagittarius bonus. Something to do with the line. It's like, we'll wait till the line dies down. Some of you may wait to do things like file taxes to the last minute, or go somewhere to the last minute till the line dies down. But anyway, there's somebody here. Confirmation, my nose is itching like crazy now. That is like, there's really nothing else for me to see when it comes to this. Like, I'm good. And that's kind of where somebody stands. But another individual is like, no, absolutely not. Like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to kind of get back in your good graces. Somebody could be trying to get back in your good graces or something like that, or unless it's reversed. And that's what I'm getting. Now, the first thing I heard was bad news for one will be good news for another. I don't even think I don't know where that fits in here, actually, but I heard that. And then when I wrote that down, I got bad news bears, which I didn't know what that was, and I looked it up. And apparently it's a movie, and that could be relevant here. I don't want to get into the moral of the story of that movie. I did look it up before I started this video. But I want to leave that side note here in case you guys want to apply it to your situation. Maybe you'll know what that means for you. If we need to get into it, we will, but as of right now, I don't think that we need to. So for somebody, bad news bears, or maybe just bears in general, like the animal, the bear is specific. But anyway, I think there's somebody here who knows they've done you wrong. Like they know they've actually done wrong to you in some way, whether over a period of time or just, I don't know, maybe one isolated incident. It doesn't matter what they've, how many times they've done something. They know. They do. They realize. The thing is, I don't know. Yes, this is somebody who realizes they did you dirty. But how deeply do they realize how dirty they've done you? That's a lot of D's. D's. I'm hearing D's not. D. The letter D is definitely specific here. There's another D. Definitely specific here. D. I genuinely think there's somebody who wants to make something up to you, make things right, make things better. Why is what I want to know, and also, how sincere is it? I do think it's sincere, but why do I feel this to a degree? ... Maybe it's I'm just picking up on you. If it's your message, it could be, whoever's on the outside of you. Someone here is going to have a real hard time trusting someone again, or period. Maybe for the first time, it's like, okay, but anybody who could do that is fucked up, I don't know. And I know it's not going to be everybody's message, but I really feel like whoever this is, I'm not saying you won't be forgiven or forgiving to someone. My alarm's going off. There's too much going on. It's literally going off right now. I'm looking right at it. Let me turn it off. I think that's also relevant. The alarm going off is alarms go off and you're like, I hear you. I think you'll hear somebody I hear you. But deep down, Some of you will not even want to be around a person again. Like, you just won't, because the vibe's off. And honestly, it's not like you're holding a grudge. You're just kind of over it. You're over it. Once you've ridden that ride so many times, or you've ridden it once, you're like, okay, I'm good. I'm done. You know, like, no harm, no foul. I'm just done. I'm glad that they feel, you know, that they're realizing how they, like, what they did to me was wrong or something like that. But at the same time, that doesn't mean I like want to do-si-do with them or nothing, you know, or I want to be friends with them, or I want to be cordial, or I want to be cool with them again, or I want to like be like nothing ever happened. You know, I don't know who this is. I can't tell. Some of you it's a stranger, it's a complete stranger. Some of you it's a person at work. Some of you it's a family member. Some of you it's a person that you were with. Some of you it's a person you're still with. Could be a day thing. Maybe it's just a day thing. Maybe they just recently did something. I don't know on what level and how much it was wrong to you. Maybe it's something they said. Maybe they're just real fucking hateful. I feel like you would be perfectly fine staying away from a person. Like, you would be perfectly fine if the two of you had no connection. If you currently have no connection, I think you're fine with the way that it is, because there's really no need to even talk about it. It's just like, it is what it is. I don't think you have much emotion towards it at all. I do think someone's gonna try to like soften you up like butter. Or you like put something in the microwave. You know how you will refrigerate something that has a lot of butter or a certain type of like fat in it, like steak or something. You put it in the refrigerator and the next day you go to heat it up or put it back in the oven and it's like, or even ham, you know, ham will do that. And the fats and whatever will kind of harden around the meat or the butter. And then when you put it in the microwave or you put it on the stove or in the oven, it melts everything and you can't tell that it was solid before. It's kind of like that someone's trying to butter you up or butter up to you or be sweet and nice now, and it's like you may appreciate that to a degree. Some of you will, some of you won't. It's going to be different for everybody. But a part of you is going to be like, you think that I trust you? You think that I trust this? I appreciate, you know, like, it's not like you don't believe somebody can change. You know they can, but you just don't know if this person has or really is. You don't know, and you really don't. You're not giving it your energy. I feel like you're not giving a person your energy. If this doesn't make any sense, it either hasn't happened yet or it's not your message directly. This could be somebody connected to you, and they're going through this. Like, you may know a person, however you know them, whether it's your friend, family member, a child of yours, where somebody's trying to make up with them. Whether it's just something that happened recently, like in the last day, in the last couple hours, and last couple of weeks, months, it could be years. Whoever and however this is, and however they know this person, that individual could be trying to like kind of, you know, treat them better now or do something better, and it's like, something to do with butter here. I can't stop saying it. Butter. I'm hearing better with butter. Butter mince. Butter pecan. Butter biscuit. Butter beans. Butter up. Butter up. Batter up. Batter up. Isn't that something to do with bad news bears? Is something to do with batter up? Here we go. Now we're coming around. Now we're coming around again. I knew it was going to be applicable at some point, possibly. The moral of Bad News Bears is that the joy of playing the game and the camaraderie of a team are more important than winning, emphasizing that participation and having fun are key aspects of youth sports, even when facing challenges and setbacks, rather than solely focusing on the victory. Hold on. You're fucking shitting me. I've never seen this movie. Oh shit. There's a guy named Butter. His last name is what? Hold on. Wait a second. I think I just read that somebody's last name was Butter or something. Where's that at? I'm not reading all this. Coach Morris Buttermaker? Didn't I just say something about butter? Better with butter is butter. Butter. But I also see batter up, batter up, butter up. Wow. I don't know what's going on with me lately. I'm picking up on all kinds of shit. Butter up, butter up, butter, batter up. We're also seeing like popcorn movie butter, but like extra butter, lots of butter, butter. But I think it's just more of symbolic here that someone here is trying to be like real sweet with somebody, and it's like, that's fine, I understand that, but also you really fucking disrespected me, or also you really did me wrong, or you did my kid wrong, my kids wrong, you did my family wrong, you did me wrong. Like, it's not like I can't forgive. I can forgive, but I'm done. You know, it's not like I can't, you know, whatever. And some of you, you'll never have to see this person again if you don't want to. Some of you might. It depends on who this is. And you'll be cordial, but you really, I'm telling you, it's like, what is that? Like, I trust you as far as I can see you. Like, I don't think you trust somebody. The trust is broken, and it is what it is, you know, at this point. But you're not coming. This is not somebody coming like, oh, look at everything that happened to me. I've been done so wrong. Even if this is somebody who has been done wrong. If it's you and you've been done wrong. Vice versa. This isn't somebody thinking like that. This is someone who's like, look, this is what happened. It is what it is. I'm going to move forward now. I'm not going to harbor any hate. I'm not going to hold on to anything. First of all, it's not good for me and my health. It's just, I see it for what it is now, and I'm good, you know? Like, do you have an ex trying to come back around, or somebody in the family trying to make up with you, or something like that? And I don't want to shit on somebody here, because maybe someone really does mean it. I mean, and maybe they do, because I could feel that. But at the end of the day, I also do sense something here where it's almost like, I don't know. Their motives are questionable. Or you could be telling somebody that maybe you're connected to someone and you don't trust the person that's trying to come back into another's life, or trying to make up with them, or trying to apologize to them. You're like, no. Wow. Butter maker. I can't get over butter here. Can't believe it's not butter. It's not actually butter. It's not even butter. It's better than butter. But in some cases, it's actually butter. Or milk. Milk that we made into butter. Homemade butter. Churning. Someone's got bubble guts. Could just be somebody's lactose intolerant and gets like gut issues or whatever. Same. Aren't all of us like lactose intolerant, or a lot of us? That my doctor was telling me that recently. Because I'm like, I didn't used to be lactose intolerant. I could eat anything that I wanted. And they're like, yeah, well, you'd be surprised how many people when we get older we can't eat what we used to be able to eat. And I'm like, man, that sucks. Enjoy it while you can, guys. If you're like 25 and below, enjoy it while you can. Eat all the shit you want, or whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. This is somebody that says after he makes a bunch of errors in one game, Ahmed feels like a failure. Or Ahmed? He strips himself of his uniform and climbs a tree wearing only his briefs. Buttermaker follows behind him and tries to lift his spirits. Maybe I should watch this. You are not alone. We're all in this together. There is no I in team. Oh, maybe that's where people get that from when they say that. You could even have some people saying, you know, we're family, or we could do this together. We're going to get through this together. You could have a family trying to come back together, or trying to stay together. Like, we're going to do this because we're a family, whether it's a family like that we marry, or a family that we grew up with. It depends. There doesn't have to be a family connection, but someone could have a family, meaning someone's a parent here. This is not for everybody, but somebody here may feel a little bit guilty about how they were towards you as a child. Vice versa, if you're watching and this is reversed, or you're cross-watching, somebody here may feel real bad about how they did somebody as a child. Or when they were younger, we'll say it like that, younger, years ago. It's not for everybody. It's just coming through. Because of the whole movie thing I'm reading about. Could even be someone who it's taken a while into adulthood to kind of get themselves together, and they could just be now getting themselves together in some way. And it could be where people are like, I don't, you know, that's great and all, but the damage is done almost. It's like almost the damage is done. Now, whether or not that's true, I don't know. You know, everybody's gonna be different. But some people really, and you know, that's their prerogative. If it's you, that's your prerogative. You have a right to be like, look, the damage is done. I'm not going to hold a grudge over you or nothing, but If this is like a vengeful ex or anyone, I don't know what anyone's done. I don't know if this was something recent, if this is a complete stranger and they say something mean or do something out of line or whatever. I don't know. But I think somebody might end up coming around for whoever's going to resonate with this, and then it's going to be like, well, that's great, and I'm happy, and I'm thankful for that. But at the same time, like I'm good. I'm good. There may be other people who possibly will jump to really believe this person because they want to more. They really want to believe that you hear the door close, and that's specific there. That's very significant. That people will jump to want to believe this person's transformation. And again, I feel like for a lot of them it is genuine. But you may be the one where you're like, I'm not jumping for all that. I'm not doing that. You're not so eager to believe the change. But you're not like, well, I have to be the one to believe it. You're not like that. You're kind of like, I can take it or leave it, and I leave it. I'm off this ride. And I don't want on anymore. I'm out of it. I'm done. Or you're getting off the ride currently. You've had enough. Some of you are entirely wanting a new adventure in life. You are going a completely different direction than whoever this is. And while you can be very thankful of what you've learned on the journey, no matter how painful it was, enlightening, you just are ready to kind of answer the call. It's like you're answering some sort of call, and the call leads you away from this person. You know what I'm seeing right now? I'm getting a visual of Neo in the Matrix picking up the phone. It's like, pick up the phone, Neo. Pick up the phone, Neo. Pick up the phone. And you're sitting here, and this person's over here, and they're like holding out their hand, and in their hand is like a sign that says forgive me. And it's almost like the Alice in Wonderland thing. I'm getting a lot of references now. Here we go. Information's coming in. We're flowing. And it's like, which one do you want to take? Drink me. It's like, drink me. Someone here drinks, but it's like, drink me, right? I'm seeing somebody drinking something. Could be little shooter shots. Put them in this person here, I see it right there in the same room in my mind's eye with Neo or whatever, but it's in your situation. If this is your message, and then the phone's ringing, it's like, ring, ring, ring. It's like, pick up the phone, Neo. They want you to answer the call. They want you to wake up. They want you to answer. And your soul is calling you to answer that call. It's like, okay, so you answer the call. And you're transported out of there. You're like, yes. Because you're ready to answer the call. You're ready for that new adventure. You're ready for your new life. You want something else. You want a different experience. You're ready to move forward and leave things behind. You are. And if this isn't you, it's somebody you know. They're answering the call and they're going in the opposite direction. Even if, a person doesn't really want that to be the outcome, that's the outcome. For whoever's going to resonate with this, somebody's answering the call. Somebody's getting up on out of there and going on a new journey in life. Whatever that means. Focusing in a different direction than this. They're ready to move on from this. Whatever this is, like, I'm ready to move on. If it's a situation where you don't even know somebody and they just like did something against you or said something against you, or maybe you know them but it's like a work situation, you may be like, okay, thank you, that's nice, I appreciate you like apologizing, or I appreciate you feeling sorry about it, or I appreciate you trying to be nicer to me or whatever. But you just kind of drop it and move forward. Like, you're not going to give them any more of your attention or any more of your energy. You're just going to move forward because you're focusing on something else. You have other things to worry about and think about and focus on. That's the message. All right, guys, thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.